Boom, boom, boom. Testing. Like that.
What do you call it?
What do you think?
Oh. What you got on your own?
I do, but the fucking that starts tomorrow. Do you want? Wipe it off tomorrow. What do you do today?
It seems sticky there.
What's he doing?
He just hit on his car. He's laughing like he's just laughing at driving it.
Well, we're recording.
Oh, we're recording.
As soon as I see you pull it up, I just hit the record.
Sweet.
So the way we always talk shit and miss it.
Bit the natural.
Yeah.
Well, this switch is being off as a fucking.
There's a CD of your face with your thing.
Well,
Oh, here, hang on. Do you have a spare plug there?
yeah, well, charger?
Ah,
Oh, that's fridges.
there's in there, there's the plug. I need to plug it until I got my signal.
Well, that's why I brought it there.
What? 2 years? Ah!
Look at you.
2 years is on the fucking charge over there. I can name a fuck.
Relax, fuck's sake.
Fucking relax, no fucking punch something dead. I swear to fuck.
Well, just make sure it's not me.
Why do you fucking do it? I should stop doing that fucking weed up.
Here.
Oh, shit.
I need coffee. Got some questions today.
I have a list. Fuck me.
You list?
Go ahead, son.
How was your walk today?
Shit.
Why?
Just had a fucking hard day. You know what? Fuck that, bro. I'll explain once we start recording. And you'll sort of focus what he's going to do.
These fucking things are nightmare, these things. You charging shit? I just got you Americano, why don't I drink Americano?
Yes, me Americano's what I'm drinking.
It's mainly fucking hot water, I think.
I'll have you a coffee. Fuck, what the fuck? I have the fucking measles on that screen. Still working, I think. The fuck. Take it could be a fucking dump.
On the screen?
That's what you say generally. Right. Take it could be damp within the shop that's making it go again there.
Maybe, possibly.
That's why I want to get that fucking one shelving in there. That's why I started wrapping it up on the top. You know what, fuck it, we're not even gonna get out of here, so. I don't know if I can I'll get this started. Welcome back to another episode of Unedited Chair with Harry and Gavin. I think that's a bit though.
Hello.
Oh, fuck, I'm stressed. Where's that tunnel? Sit on. Sorry, it's fuck.
Oh, it's so much.
Man, fuck, I got a tape today. And do you know what? I fucking should have got a fucking tape. That's the fucking worst
I'm
thing.
supposed to 2 days off.
It's probably I got the fucking tape. Nothing the fuck tape.
True ball.
That's where the fuck I'd be here.
Purple.
What?
Were they?
No wind tower stuck my fucking throat. Blech. Disgusting.
Hello.
Hello, buzz.
Did we just hold it like this last time on?
We didn't. We actually just sat. What stinks?
That's a recipe for disaster.
No, it's because it's not. I had to pull it all
Do
closer.
you want to take it off though?
Too bad.
That coffee.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not gonna leave it there. Are you using that table?
This table?
Yeah.
No.
You're not using it at all?
For
man?
my own shit, like?
But are you still using it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, just keep it there. Because I know you like to use it, so I took a lot of our stuff and put it over there.
Right.
Do me a favour and put it back on whenever you're finished. So, back to our episode, Gav, and I'm fucking stressed out. Mate.
What episode was this? 10?
Episode 10.
Nice, what's happening?
9/10. Fuck. I have a fuck. Do you know what I honestly think's wrong with me?
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
not joking. And see, after I came back from the what?
Is that definitely recording on?
100%. There's there.
That's sick.
I've lost the fucking the SD card for it anyway, so it's just the way it records on that.
You've lost the SD card for that?
I mean, I don't want to fuck with that one, like, but it records on that anyway, so it don't matter.
Right, so what happened to
So
that?
I went and done my walk a day, had a brilliant time, had a great chat with the other Stephen Hastings, funny enough. Spelled the same way around me.
He's called Sticky too.
I don't know. I think he just called Stevie, I think. But he's from Ballysilver, actually. Lovely fella, we have had a fucking great chat, so we did. And then I got home and I fell asleep on the sofa, mate, and probably, fuck, I don't know. I want to say 5 minutes, could have been 20, could have been half an hour, could have been an hour, I don't know. And I fucking felt like shit since I got up.
It's probably like, did you have a snap?
Aye.
That's what it has. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
but I
it.
didn't sit down to have a nap. I
You
sat,
just dozed off.
I sat down and put something on the TV, something. So I have a plan, right? Not really a big plan, but I'm trying to work the steps to get to where I am.
Right.
So I sat down to YouTube, the part that I knew there'd be videos of.
Okay.
That's me.
Right.
Gone.
So you woke up in a bad mood?
Woke up in a bad mood. Went to fucking Burger King, right? We went and got Burger King for my ma, because it's my ma's birthday day.
Right, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mum. Went and got our fucking burger. See when we got into my ma's. Just, I see when I pulled up, told Sally, went, nah, just go drive-through. So I'm on the drive-through, listen to Sally tell you what to order, listen to the girl on the microphone say, what's that, is that right, that right? I fucking blew up.
I have a story for that.
Oh, fuck, I lit, and here she right, fuck that. So then when we get to my ma's, it turned out to get the fucking order wrong.
Right. Oh.
So I'm stuck with this fucking burger, right? With this, I've never seen a flimsier burger at a Burger King in my life, and the bat was twice as big as the fucking burger.
Right.
I was raging. I was fucking raging.
That was wrong.
It was wrong. I was definitely wrong about it. So sitting anyway, I was hungry, so I stripped all the shit, the burger, the glass, crap, folded the burger in half, chewed away at the burger, chatting away.
Still at it anyway.
I was hungry.
Still at it anyway.
So we're sitting everybody chatting away. I wasn't really chatting because it was a fucking bad form. Here's, I like to try and say come off with something. Do you know what? I've never had a burger with bacon and cheese before. I thought, what? That was my fucking burger. Fuck's sake, I was sitting there cracking up. The one I ate was the one above the fucking dog.
Oh,
Fuck's
brilliant.
sake, and the one the dog got was Alex's one.
Brilliant.
Fuck, that's raging, boy.
You were at the low, you were at the bottom of the food chain.
Ah, mate. And I've been in fucking shit form ever since.
See, there's relating that story to the drive-through, and actually, I'm so happy you reminded me of that because I didn't think about it. So I went to Tim Hortons the other night.
There, that's where we went to after the walk.
Is that what you
Shelly's
went?
raging.
Tim Hortons is class.
Disgusting, you know that back.
Right.
I will go back. I'll take Shelly back, but nah.
Well, you're not. Well, listen to this.
Nah, fan. The breakfast wraps Wes brings in on Saturday morning. And
They are better. So when I went through the drive-through, this wee young fella, first of all, I went up to the thing and I'm telling him what I want, and he keeps saying, what is that again? And I repeat myself 4 or 5 times, but then I get round to it, and he's this young 16-year-old wee lad, and I'm kind of going, give him the benefit of the doubt. It's probably like his first day, whatever,
Yeah,
right?
fair enough.
he goes to me, card machine, and I was like, yeah. So he hands me the card machine. I'm holding the card machine like that. I put my number in. He goes and deals with some other customer, and I'm standing there for about 5 minutes holding the card machine after I've paid for it.
I was just like, oh.
And I literally went like that. I was like, bro, and he wasn't even listening to me because he was dealing with the other people.
I would just flick it. Either dropped it on the ground or flicked it back in the window and let it hit the ground on the other side.
I was sitting there going,
Fuck it.
do I work at Tim Hortons holding this card machine? I was like that. Out the window,
Fuck's
mate.
sake. Fucking like it.
What the hell?
See as we're fucking we're cracking up on young ones. Let's try not to diss on anybody or slag anybody because I don't want to do the fucking one chatting.
Right.
And see, in all fairness, I know you're going to be sort of shocked and excited when I tell you I'm also recording on the phone.
What's happening?
So do we always say about fucking recording it?
Harry's got a good camera on
I'm
his
doing it
phone.
on my phone. I have it on the cinematic thing as well.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
So hopefully not only will this one go out on the fucking the audio, but it'll go out on video as well.
I like that.
Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to bother trying to edit videos, mate. That's not my thing. and Josh let me down there on Thursday and haven't seen head to her on since. I'm actually going to ring him later on and see if he's alright. So I haven't heard a fucking peep from him. That's not like him.
Josh who?
Josh Clark. Logos.
Oh,
It's not like him, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's not like him not to get in touch.
maybe tired.
I mailed him on Friday morning because he normally, but not Friday, Thursday. Well, he's in every 2 weeks, right? So say week one, he's in for a skinner,
Yeah.
and then the second week he's in for the full works. Then the next one it's a skinner, and the next one's a full works.
Yeah.
But a skinners are 2 o'clock, his full works are 1:30. If you have for full works, and so I messaged him in the morning to remind him it's 1:30, not 2 o'clock, because the last one he came in at 2 o'clock and
Mixed
it
it up.
put me behind because I tried to squeeze it. I tried to,
Of course.
do you know what I mean? So I mailed him and haven't heard anything else. I hope he's alright. Should have mailed him by now, maybe, but fucking, do you know what I mean? I'm busy. I know he's fucking busy. Do you know what I mean? So
That is alright.
probably something stupid. Like,
Hopefully he's alright.
what's that? I'm having that serious as that around.
Yeah, true that. Well, what's a crack anyway? Or are you having a bad day? What's the topics of the day?
I'm also trying to quit the fix.
How's that going?
Hence why I've been jumping down yours and fucking JT's and Joel's fucking
So
fruit all
bad.
week.
So, I actually.
Oh,
what
yeah,
day
I
was
can't
it?
apologize enough. Like,
Was it Wednesday?
Sally says we've got that fucking sort out.
Do you remember
so I
when
can't
was
say
it,
that to
was
you.
it Wednesday after work and I turned around to you and we were closed and I says, man, please don't come in a bad mood tomorrow because I can't be mad at you.
And that was day one.
That was
the
day one.
first day.
I was day one.
That
Trying
was-
to
that
quit
was
the
day
figs,
one.
trying to get the figs. Well, how are you doing quitting the figs? Have you lowered your fig intake?
I haven't done well. Overall, yes.
Yeah.
Overall, yes. Today hasn't been a great one, but in fairness, when I say hasn't been a great one, probably maybe because I just had one there, I've maybe done 10 a day.
How many
Or I
do you have?
normally do fucking 10 every morning before I come in.
Well, then that's alright.
You know, yeah, I mean, it is still
That's
good.
alright.
It is still good, but it's bad compared to the other days.
But if you're comparing, like you're going, that's bad, I'm still smoking, but you've cut down a lot. You basically cut half.
Half, I guess, cut them.
So we're just taking the steps.
Yeah, that'd be something about it.
Any topics this week?
Topic. Well, I have a couple of quick things I've chatted.
Where's
there,
your
so-
notes?
But that's getting on the fucking.
I have a few
Well, actually,
questions.
I've got something there to put on, but it's not podcast material, guys. Sorry. Where is it? Right. The very first thing I put on my list
Right, that's
for
fair.
last week. Hang on. I'm actually not going to show this to the camera, but guys, this is why we set up a camera so we could show shit. Right? I'm
Yeah.
not going to show the camera, but fuck, leave the other one. But yeah, look at the fucking side of my behind that picture. Holy fuck, man. That was last year, man, too. That was last year. But fuck me.
Hold on. Which one do you think's bigger? The middle one?
Yeah.
It's
It
huge.
just hangs there, man.
Why are you so fat?
Lazy, man.
Like,
Just fucking lazy. Well, I say lazy. I was working like fuck. I was eating while I can, when I can. Do you know what I mean? But I was going home and hitting the sofa and doing fuck all.
Yeah,
Do
true,
you get
true.
me? Yeah, it was
you're
fucking,
CrossFit now, son.
fucking CrossFit. Nah, I don't fucking love
You
it.
wouldn't have fit into that hybrid hoodie if you were like that.
Sure, I wasn't. Fuck.
Fucking right.
Do you know what I mean? Right, so here, on the questions, what I've put down straight away is why did Gav dodge the God question in last fucking week's episode?
Okay.
He dodged that question, and the reason I'm bringing it up more so was because of the christening yesterday, which he cut the 10.
Okay, yeah,
So he cut, but again, still religious there for
Right,
the
okay.
whole week.
Right.
So, do you believe in God or not? Be honest, be honest to me. Be honest with yourself.
I
If you
believe.
don't, that's
No,
fine.
no, no. I'll be honest. I believe, and you know what? This relates to some of the questions I have. I believe there's something. There has to be something,
Right, okay.
because you can't just, you can't just like, I don't know. There just has to be something. You can't just go black. It can't just all go black. Do you know what I mean? Like when you die, it can't just go black. There's energy there. There's.
You have to leave an energy. So that would fall into, is it Hinduism?
Would
Where
it
they believe in reincarnation?
See, I don't even know that either.
A lot of people believe that they've been here before.
Well, that's true, but can you imagine, like, if you were reincarnated and you were a wee ant and you just got spliced like that? Like, that's not a life. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like you see wee animals,
But
like,
here-
the spider in the toilet there, you go, get away. Life over.
Well, fuck, that could be what happens to you. When you're too busy looking at yourself in the fucking mirrors and say Castle Court and you whip the fucking bin right pop in the city. Shit.
I don't know.
You've been hoping for a god there, wouldn't you? Like, fuck.
I don't know. Because, see, to be honest, there was something, I don't know where it came from, but someone said when something really bad happens to you, you always pray to God. I think you said it. You said
I
it.
said that last
That's
week.
right, you did say
I
it.
said that last week.
You know, when something really bad happens, you pray to God. So maybe it'll have to take something really bad for me to believe. Do you know what I mean? Because nothing really bad has happened to me.
No,
When I think about it,
yeah,
so nothing
yeah.
really bad.
It's not about nothing bad happening. You don't have to expect something bad to happen.
No.
So that's not what it's about. Listen, we're not going to need to leave because we're in there for fucking ages and hours.
There's definitely something that
But
after you
get,
die.
James will talk you through out there.
Jesus will talk you through that.
Take him for a coffee on Wednesday. Actually, no, hold on. Tuesday, take him on Tuesday. Right. I've actually, so what I've done is I'll tell you what I've wrote down,
Right.
and then you can pick and choose, or you can go with your stuff, right?
Sweet.
So I'm fine.
I have a few, like,
Right, well, okay, so I wrote down, just quick side notes.
yes.
Gavin does the God question. Coaches, PTs, who are they and why should you contact them? Because a lot of people's talking about, getting in the shape.
Everyone seems to be getting into shape
Younger
nowadays.
ones and all, yeah, there's loads of people.
Paul actually said to me, Paul goes, man, I think I might start the gym again.
Yeah, I mean, right.
And I was like, alright.
So somebody like out there says to you, right, so you need to sit down and say, right, alright, Paul's different because he's not cutting his hair. But maybe taking his beard up, get him in for a beard and shave a head and chat to him. See what he wants, and then you'll be able to point him in the right direction, the right PTs.
See, to be honest, I wouldn't know what PT to go to.
Well, I know different PTs and specialise in different things.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
See, to me, PTs are all the same. I know that sounds really stupid, but that's what I
That's
think.
an outsider's
That
perspective.
is an
So,
outsider's because I've never had one.
Because I have, what would you go down? 20, 22, 24 years.
Being in the gym.
Inverted brackets experience within the gym.
Yeah.
Right? I've been in gyms, I've been
Gym
around.
experience.
Yeah, I know how the main set of somebody that goes to the gym is. And where was I going there?
There's PTs.
About PTs. So you need to know, right, what do you want? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to bulk up? Do you want to fucking learn to run?
But
you
do
want-
all
you wanna
PTs not? I don't mean to like hit at PTs here, but do all PTs should they all not know the same thing anyway? Because
They fuck, I don't know, wild guess, lads, ladies, I'm sorry, I don't know, this is the ignorance of me. There has to be at least an exam
okay,
to pass.
to be a PT,
Yeah,
obviously.
there has to be. You have to know.
But does
You
it
can't
come with
just-
experience as well?
Yeah, fuck, you have to practice what you preach.
Well, put an example. Do two examples of two PTs that are completely different but
Oh.
specialise in different things.
Off the top of my head,
Off the top of your head.
at the minute, fuck, I don't know, it's put me on the spot. So Jamie straight away, right? Because Jamie is a hard one because he knows a lot of shit,
stuff.
mate, a lot of stuff.
Especially for
So,
his age.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
for
very-
sure. He's
yeah.
young and he's well clued in.
He's very
He specialises, I'd say, in fat loss and building muscle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Plus, I don't know, man, you get the feel good factor in there too. Do you know what I mean? You get
Because Jamie's a good motivator.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he motivates a fuck out. You get the conversations worth going on.
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what I mean? So he does that. Who else would there be? We'll get back to Jamie and Mark McCann. He's on my fucking list. Right? At the minute, I'm thinking Paul Matthews because he was away that day doing a show.
Right.
So he was doing a physique model show today.
He was actually in it.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I haven't seen much about it. Just seen him post about it and heard other people.
I didn't see any photos.
I haven't seen the last photograph. I seen he had a t-shirt on,
Okay.
but he definitely had his tan on.
Probably something like that.
I imagine so.
Something.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
One of Josh's mates lives around the corner. Molly Glass, he's doing a show as well. I don't know.
It's mad to think them things are still going on, isn't it?
I went and watched loads of them. Yes, I have. I went and watched loads.
That's pretty cool. Like,
In the water. The first one I ever went to was at a hotel in East Belfast. Can't remember the name of it. And the other two were in the waterfront. So
just bodybuilding.
But yeah. To you, bodybuilding, to me, you get the physique models, the bodybuilders.
Do you know what's funny?
There's a lot of different fucking categories.
Relating this to the bodybuilding events, right? There was one summer, I think it was like 2 summers ago, that me and Paul were in town, and we were walking past the Ulster Hall, and there was a big bodybuilding event on, right?
Yeah.
But me and Paul were walking through, and I said to him, I bet you we get caught up on this here, because there was loads of people, and I'm not talking normal people, it was like big hulky fellas.
Bodybuilder or
huge
straw,
dudes,
or
it was definitely bodybuilders, because they were all in their tan.
All tanned up, do you know why they do that there? So when the light shine on them,
you
see
can
that
see the
thing.
thing. But Paul couldn't, we ended up getting like split up because there was so many people, and Paul couldn't get round this fella, and this pal was like, where you going, lad? This big dude, and Paul's like, I'm trying to get around you, mate. He was like, that size, mate.
Huge, big massive.
It's huge, mate, huge.
Fucking class.
He was big. But it's cool the way they still do them shows.
I thought another one out there as well, Lisa Parrott. Her niche is women. She trains women.
Okay.
I don't know if she trains men.
Right.
I say she would train you, but her main target market
target
are
women.
women. She
Okay.
trains, and she has a private studio, and women go up there, do their thing, and go home.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
So, as I come in here in a bad mood, cheers for the smoke. Best ways to beat mental health, right?
Oh, you don't even want to see my desk questions.
Right, I was a bad one today, and so I'm going to rotate that back to the last one. Guys, exercise, man.
Yeah.
I fucking can't stress enough. It don't fucking matter if you're walking, you're running, you're swimming, you're fucking going to the gym, you're lifting weights. Fuck me, exercise.
Helps.
Exercise, the fuck.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
the fucking best thing.
Do you know what?
And see if you're in that bad place, take yourself away to a field somewhere where nobody can see you and start doing laps. Or just walk,
Burpees.
fuck, one finger at a time, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, start to fuck, if you can, if you get
Because
the head for it, do burpees.
The other day,
Sorry.
I was cutting Chris McFlynn's hair.
Right,
And
okay.
Chris McFlynn, he just knew I was in a bad mood, and he said to me, he goes, man, see if you're going to do anything, just go to the gym.
Yeah.
He said, the gym will help me, like.
Good on him. Chris has been
Yeah.
through that. Chris, good
But
fella.
the gym, speaking of the gym, we have a CrossFit thing tomorrow.
So do.
We have a day.
You booked in?
Yeah,
So man.
of course I'm booked in.
I'll
be there, 5 to
Well, there you are. So the next one after that there is the Sunday wall and why I didn't stay long in the water at Helens Bay. Right, we get into the water at Helens Bay, Gavin. I'm not joking. I'd say 12-foot max I went in.
Was this
I
the
get-
windy day?
The windy day, mate.
Right.
I got knocked off my feet.
That could have been my first day there too.
Could have been.
I'm glad it wasn't.
It was one other guy's first day and he fucking loved it.
Did he?
He didn't go in very far, but he enjoyed the crack, like, so
It sounded like
But
hell.
so the first wave fucking knocked me down, and I actually felt it sucked me out,
Right.
rather, because I thought it just pushed you back in because it was fucking so big. But it sucked me out, and Phil turns around to me and says, just make sure you're looking at this so you can see it coming. He says, that one there took you by surprise. See, as soon as I turned around, poof, right up my fucking bake I went, and I swore my fucking legs ended up over my head. I just stood up, lifted my hand and said, fuck this.
Fuck this,
I
alright.
got that fuck out,
Yeah,
man.
man.
No way,
You
man.
just had
It
it.
was dodgy as fuck.
It wasn't even that cold anymore, we just wanted to get out.
I just wanted to. But then somebody mentioned the order on Thursday at the gym, and they said, did that think you felt great after? I said, no, I actually did. I actually did feel
Still
really
felt
good.
alright.
It scared the crap out of me. But I actually did fuck, I feel good.
Yeah.
Fucking allergies. And then we had the Sunday one, we had the team one.
That's right.
So then we
I forgot
had
about
the
that.
team
Oh,
one
that's
last Sunday.
good. I enjoyed that.
So I'm actually glad I wrote that down.
Well, let's speak about that. That was good.
That was brilliant, man. So,
So-
that was class.
So we decided that we wanted to do like a team building exercise, and Harry thought it would be a good idea for me, Joel, JT,
JT and
and
Harvey.
Harvey to go up with Robbie McFall of Hybrid and do a CrossFit workout, and it was really, really, really fun.
Was.
I really enjoyed it. Fair play to JD. JD done well.
JT was shaking himself
was.
all week. He was fucking
I didn't think he was
crapping
gonna turn
himself,
up.
mate. Do you know what? I had doubts myself,
I thought he was.
but I thought he can't not turn up. They were a small team, mate. Do you know what I
And
mean?
he would have got slated.
The stuff that was sitting in the front of the I mean, that's great fun. But you know, he was crapping himself, and he thought, I have to go. So me being fucking fresh on the pre-workout, I had everybody take a scoop. Harvey didn't take it. Like
maybe half scoop.
JT both straight away.
That's right,
He
yeah.
both taking the fucking pre-workout. Gav thought it was stinking. Joel was a big lad. Halfway through the workout, Joel thought his chest was going to cave in.
That's right. He threw up.
That happened to me the other day. Do you remember me?
That's
You
right.
did it? Fuck, that was tight.
That's right.
But so with that the workout, what else was I going to say? That started off. We came out because Rob's place is in the old Fan Half. So you come out and it's a fucking U-turn to the right and you're straight down that fucking literally you turn to your right and you're straight down that fucking road.
Yeah.
Harvey got the bottom of the road and thought, fuck
He
this.
did. He was like, go on. You just go on.
He started walking back up.
JT was straight.
JT was away like fuck. He
like,
must have been a cross country runner.
He was away.
And I was laughing. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not a runner. Even though I fucking hate running.
But we were taking it at our own pace.
We did. We just went slow because you know what? It wasn't going to move any quicker.
And I think we knew what was ahead of us.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
that was what I was thinking. I knew.
I was thinking, if this is a warm up, I want to wait until what we're doing.
I'm saving myself here. Do you know what I mean? And he was only like, fuck. And then we cut through the wee bit and met up with him anyway. I went in. What was the workout again? Do you remember?
The first one was the bike and the rowing.
Bike and the rower, and you had to hold the sandbag.
Yep.
Right?
That was heavy.
So we had was it burn 10 calories each?
Yep.
And if you're slowing down, get off and get somebody
You
else
had to
on.
keep it
You had to
rotating.
keep the the two machines going at all times. So it was 2 on and 3 waiting. Whoever was in the middle was holding the sandbag.
That's right.
So it was the guy to the right was going next, the guy to the right was going next, and so on and so forth. I don't know, how many things you on them machines?
I just kept going.
So did I, did.
But there was.
And do you know what? I fucking pat me on the back, go ahead. I've never done that fucking assault bike as quick as my fucking.
I've seen that.
It's It's just great. But that's what had me figuring. See, when I was saying to Randy the other week, I said I would give 100%. I said, do you know what? I really feel as if I'm giving 80% like, at best. And he says, well, that's alright. He says, if you consistently go at 80%, you're fucking paying off. He says, but think about when you're in a competition. He says, you're going 100%.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a competition, but we had to set the bar. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I went all the way. But if I fucking know I've been on the thing more than anybody else, I don't think I would have happened.
No, my mindset going into it was I was like, I've been doing CrossFit for the last 4 weeks. I need to make sure they know.
Were you in 4 weeks by the end?
Yeah. But I was like, I need to make sure.
5 weeks?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You would have.
Your foundation's
Would have
only
maybe
4.
6
That's
for the
fine.
Gavin. His
Okay.
foundation's over 2 weeks.
That's right.
And you get 2
We
weeks.
definitely have done way more than that.
Fuck have you done for?
We've done loads, mate.
I know we've done loads of sessions, but has it been? I don't know. I lost track. I
But
don't know every fucking
but
day.
every-
I guess I'll be in.
CrossFit.
I love it.
Let's do a CrossFit here.
Here. What about me getting me overhead squat the last
Oh,
day?
okay.
Yeah.
That was good. That was
No
good.
way. I was just sitting
And
there.
the form was good.
That's why I got for
I was just laughing that you were in the jeans.
That's only in. It's exciting for Sunday.
Straight in.
Sitting in the back shed smoking on fucking. I just got a man. I thought, you know what, Marty, here, record this. I think I know how to
Or
do
there's
this
a
now.
jumping the dice pop
Yeah.
here.
No, fuck.
When's the last time you done dice pop?
Fuck.
Oh, Carrie, mate, you're slacking on
I
dice pop.
really am. Like, well, here, listen, it's a fucking first of May, so maybe fucking jump in.
Yeah.
I need to clean it anyway. It's fucking stinking.
But that was good. You got that personal
Sure.
best.
Good. So it was a PB, but not a weight PB.
No.
It was a mobility PB. So I mean, I actually fucking. Alright, it needs to come back another fucking 2 inches. For, do you know what I mean? For to get the thing.
I thought it was sweet.
I was delighted with it.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man.
But that's why I was
I shared
saying
that at all sorts of places. That's fucking well.
we should try and do open gyms because it would help each other
Yeah.
for mobility and
yeah,
stuff.
Fuck.
Because that last class we did with Mark, I didn't really enjoy it because of the I was sore.
Right.
I was sore. And
So,
them ones,
see the
even though backstage showed me.
See the front right? I seen Rob on the fucking Instagram holding it crossed over
I
like
see
this.
boys doing that.
Right, when I done bodybuilding years ago, that's the way I done it.
Yeah.
Right, but
Is that secure enough,
yeah, oh fuck, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier on the wrist.
I was going to say, I'm going to try it.
So you hold it this way. But I don't know, when everybody else is doing it that way, is that sort of cheating? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I nailed it, but he says, no, mate, he says, you're right. He says, I'm saving the rest for the overhead squats. And I thought, that's a fucking good idea.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Now, see when we were doing
I actually could have done heavier weight.
see when we were doing it with backs and we pulled out the way, like
Yeah.
we pulled off the bar.
Yeah.
I found it alright there, but see when we were doing it with Mark.
I see you were lifting
See them ones? I don't like them ones.
overhead squats.
I don't like them
They're
ones.
hard as fuck. That's the one I done the PB on. So what we were doing with backs, what we were doing was setting it up on the bar. And so for anybody that's listening that doesn't understand, setting it up on the rack as if you're about to do a squat, a back squat, but lifting it with your arms flipped over. And you're meant to hold it above your lats, the top of your chest. Your fingers just balance it, right? But it's fucking hurt me right
So
in there.
bad.
Fucking aching.
You feel like all the weights there, don't you?
Yeah, it's
I know you
fucking just
shouldn't.
stay
That's
free.
by form.
That's what it is.
Bad
Lack of
form.
mobility and
Yeah.
stuff, it's annoying. It's just fucking. He didn't there do it, but that's what he didn't do. Like, that's what he was saving. I thought, if I fucking known that, I could have pumped more weight on there.
Yeah.
I don't want to go buy big balls and go, I could have done loads more weight there. Fuck that, it was still fucking tight. I mean,
How was the Cave Hill one?
right, I have another one there, we'll go keep that one.
How was Cave Hill one?
Right.
Was the load of people show up?
Not as many as you'd think because it was raining. Right. But there was still.
Was Ryan and all there?
Well, he was. Of course, he wasn't here, was it? His wife, his kids.
It's a nice walk though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever done it.
I love that one.
Well, I done it when I was in school, but we came up through the back of the
Well, the
zoo.
castle is. Oh,
Yeah,
the zoo,
from the zoo.
yes,
We
yes.
came up from the zoo.
Did you see all the suicide notes? Loads of them up
I
there.
did.
It's kind of depressing.
See when we get up there, right? See as I get older and all the shit that I put in the head trauma and all that for free. I'm not handicapped, right? So
Did you look over the edge?
Scary.
I looked over the edge.
Right, so it was cloudy as fuck, right?
Right.
So you couldn't see fuck all anyway. But Ryan walked sort of, not to the edge, but he walked in a bit with his kids, nice and safe. I started with her palpitation, mate, so
It's scary.
I
Like,
put my foot on the side of the rack and fuck.
just to look over.
I've done this, mate.
Well, it's scary, isn't
Shit,
it?
scared of these things.
It's
Do you ever
scary.
see watching videos of people
Skydiving?
skydiving, jump off mountains, jump
Sure.
over. See when they go, my heart goes, whoo. Fuck.
Do you ever see the video of the guy hanging and it just shows you when he just goes drops?
I mean, I skip a beat there, right? Fuck. I'd love to do it, like, fuck.
I would love to jump out of a
that,
plane.
dude.
I love to
yeah.
jump out of a plane.
But I would think jump into the back of a plane, I would just drop the back and just fucking run, mate, just fucking fuck.
It would be so scary.
Yeah, but
wouldn't
pray
it?
to God there, like, the fucking door, they
But yeah.
please, please, guess what?
But I would think they always have people that do it with you, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
You don't do it on your own.
No, I think you have to do so many
Like a
jumps.
license.
I think you have to do so many jumps before you're out to do it on your own. You always have somebody, you're strapped to somebody. So, I mean, but even at that, I have to say to him, mate, listen, see as soon as this goes down, you get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's go, mate.
Get ready to hit that parachute.
Go, mate, fuck. No, I have to
You're
that
so
fucking-
high in the air as well, like.
Fuck, I can be the puppet.
You would get such an adrenaline rush out of it though. You'd be buzzing though.
Probably a heart attack. So then I put it, alright, so I went on, wait, what the fuck were we there? Why CrossFit training? So why CrossFit training as a community is better than going to a commercial gym? I've
I
heard
like
that,
that.
I mean, because it's the people, man. It's the fucking, I meet people, yeah, so because I'm there a bit earlier, I've been there a bit longer, a lot of the ones in 6 a.m. class are starting to go, hey guys, go on,
Yeah, starting to do.
you know, yeah. Because people come and go, right? I've been the game, and people come and go from CrossFit gyms. So you want to wait away before you actually get to know them. But I'm the sort of guy I'll talk to fucking anybody anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But it's the community aspect of it. And alright, you walk in there and there's fucking tanks. Men and women, their muscles have muscles for fuck's
But
sake.
they don't care.
Nah, fuck that. That doesn't
They
matter.
don't care.
Everybody's doing the same work. And alright, they're maybe doing it at a different intensity level than us. But they still get the fist bump with you. The fucking fist bump. They're delighted.
It's the one thing. It's the one thing that stood out to me that I like that everyone does, no matter who you are, you do the same workout every day.
Fuck, everybody's doing this.
So everyone has that in common.
The only time I have ever seen anybody in the same thing doing a different workout is because they're training us for a specific thing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And that's just the only time they could get in. Do you know what I mean? They're not really in the class there at the other side of the room or in the other building doing their own thing. Do you know what I mean? That's just...
So obviously I've never been a gym guy, right? But see when I see the things that are being put up like the competitions and all they do and the things. One of the things that Bex was doing the other day, and they were all going mad at it.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
I actually enjoy watching that.
See if the video evidence comes back, she could be at the quarterfinals.
Well, see,
Do you know what
I don't find that sort of stuff interesting, but see now because I've done a bit of CrossFit, I actually know how sweet that is, and I go, that's sick. Do you know what I mean? Like I would love to win a competition to watch it.
You knew the hard work and that.
Yeah.
You just put it. Why did I fucking train hard enough to be in a competition?
Well,
Fucking do it, you hear?
this time next year.
Great. I've also wrote two more down, right? So we're not. So I've wrote Mark McCann done the marathon the day, right?
Oh, did I?
Aye. Do you know who Mark is? Gemma's brother.
James Butler.
Did. I was talking to his big sister out there earlier on, and she was near crying about it, and all. She was so proud of him. He lost 15 stone, you know,
Good.
and ran the fucking marathon.
That was Jamie trained him, wasn't it?
Yeah,
What
Jamie
were you talking
trained him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jamie
okay.
McCann trained him.
And he's on the marathon
He's
today.
done the marathon today, mate. Holy fuck. That's amazing, mate. That is fucking unbelievable. Well done, Mark.
Fair
Big
play.
shout out. Fit Fan McCanny is on Instagram. What a guy.
Fair play.
What a fucking guy.
Do you know what's funny?
Machine, mate.
When I said about the marathon today, Paul says, mate, that's something I thought you were going to turn around and say you were doing. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, like, you do come off of these random things that he thought I was just going to go, man, run the marathon today. I think I could do a marathon. Obviously, you need to train for it. A lot.
I mean, I have a couple of guys come in here, are runners. A couple of my clients, that is their sport, they run.
Yeah.
If you ever want to do it, fucking
Smart.
fucking get you at it. Right, so the last thing.
Did he do anything for it? Did he? No way people really.
Nah,
know,
he just
done it.
ran for personal achievement.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play.
My sister says to him, well, what about New York next time? She says, fuck that. Yeah, crazy Dutch bastard. He says, I'll never do that again.
No way.
Right, so here, the last thing I have on my list, Gav, is Rand's podcast, Rand and Mark's podcast,
Right.
Best Self-Help on Spotify. The interviewed this guy called Spud Murphy, Reverend Spud Murphy, right? Reverend Spud Murphy. Never met the guy, no idea who the guy is, listen to the podcast. But there was a lot of stuff that touched on about mental health and things you have to do to combat shit, right? So let me just run through the savings of thoughts. So mental health, spot on straight away, they fucking nailed it. One part that they talked about it, you ever see the advert years ago? Guy has an intro for a party, everybody's fucking delighted, and they all walk out the door and he stands in front of the mirror and he pays his face off. That's so true.
Yeah.
That is
Like
fucking
a mask.
so true.
Oh, yeah.
That's just what it's like.
Right.
So it is. So what they referenced it was men, because they're the men's mental health group, and they thought men were wearing masks before COVID ever came out.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
We
wow.
were taking that mask
Of course.
off, mate. Do you know what I mean? I thought that was a
For
fucking
years,
brilliant
mate.
thing. Yeah. And it says about changing your circle of friends, right? If the circle of people you're with are bringing you down, then you need to
It's the influencing thing.
yeah, it's the people around you influence you. You need to change your circle straight away. And it's fucking hard to do because you've got their mates and your mates. But sometimes your mates just aren't
Not good influence.
not a good influence.
No.
I mean. So
And
sometimes-
it's not that they mean to be about
no.
It's just who they are.
Yeah, fuck. They just be them, and
Yeah.
you're just maybe just not on that level of
No.
fucking craziness or whatever it is. Maybe
But you wouldn't change them because you're
no,
mates.
well, fuck, why would you see
Yeah,
them?
true, but-
So, I mean, they weren't good, they're not mates for nothing.
No, you're
But
right.
sometimes you have to just go,
Distance it a wee bit.
I go, listen, do you know what it is? Fucking, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So they didn't say it on that, but I was listening to something the other day. It was a 21 steps discipline thing.
Mm-hmm.
It says about, it actually mentions that there about changing your circle of friends. It says there's some people you have to just sort of let go gently, and there's some people you have to just cut.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
best way to cut them is not to reply to their text messages for like 2 or 3 days, and then they'll start to get the hint. So,
Let me see. Speaking on
right, we'll go ahead. That's not,
No.
That
Let's
was
go.
notes that I
Well,
kept
speaking
on.
on the mental health thing, because my dad asked a question about. He says Harry is very supportive on mental health. what advice would you give someone who doesn't want to talk about it? That's a good question.
That is a fucking good question.
What would you say there?
Right, straight away, you have to talk about it.
Mhm.
You have to talk about it. But there's ways of doing it. I know, Gav's on the fucking phone.
I'm not
here.
sorry.
You're fucking, you're never off bad. What are you on, Tinder?
No. Sorry.
There are people who got the phone. Right, so if you're suffering with mental health and you don't want to talk about it, you're in trouble.
Right.
And you cannot keep it bottled up.
Mhm.
It is only going to get fucking worse.
Right.
Right? How I done it at the very start was I phoned Leafly.
Okay.
See, talking to a stranger, it is fucking so easy. Man.
Because they know who you are.
They have no idea who you are. Man.
Mhm.
You can buy a fucking burner phone and ring fucking Leafly and talk to somebody.
Are they 24/7?
24/7.
Okay.
There's other ones out there. There's other support networks, but they're probably the ones I use, and they're probably
Right.
the fucking the main ones.
Did that take a lot for you to phone them?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not afraid of them. I mean, but yeah, I had to talk to somebody. I didn't want. I know a doctor, and you get doctor and you get therapist, right? And I remember talking to a therapist once, and she straight off the bat, she said to me, she says, anything you say to me is confidential. She says, but if I think for a moment you're going to harm yourself or you're going to harm
She has to
somebody
say.
else, I have to speak it.
Perfect.
Yeah, no problem. And she was the last therapist I went to see me because I went to see her 3 or 4 times and couldn't go back.
Why?
Because anything you see a therapist, it's always, well, how you feeling today? Where's the last time you felt suicidal? Do you take drugs? Do you drink? And you're going, fuck me, man.
Yeah, it's the
They're
person.
all saying the same fucking shit.
Mhm.
This girl didn't.
What's she
So,
doing?
she went deep and she started, yeah, what about you? Tell me about yourself and fucking this whole conversation.
Did she go more deep into your past, or did
Big
she?
deep, and she stripped you right down to the bare bone.
And that scared you?
That was me. Right. Wasn't ready to let go. So I wasn't ready to.
Okay.
I actually was talking to her the other day because she does keep in touch every night. We text me how you feel and all that. I was talking to her the other day. Says, the stuff that we talk about work, them, and fucking commas. It's not commas. We call them
Brackets.
Brackets. Them
Yeah.
is when I so leaves the
So it's different problems. then?
leaves the door open for maybe a wee chat something.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean?
Would it not be better even just like once a month? Just to see how everything is?
Yeah, fucking right. I mean, it's getting a thing.
Because you do feel better when you let it out.
Of course you do.
You do?
Yeah, problem sure, the problem have.
Yeah.
But back to that there, if you don't want to talk, phone a stranger.
Yeah.
Phone a fucking stranger and just lay it all on the line. Trust me.
It's bad that's our job, isn't it?
Yeah, see,
That's heavy as it is.
I bet they get counselling too.
I would say so.
They'll have to get counselling too.
Jeez.
They'll have to
Of course.
because they're taking on a fucking big
Of all
responsibility.
different people.
Because fuck knows what they're going to hear. No, like, fuck knows what they're going to hear.
Yeah.
But like I say, see if you don't want to talk. I don't know if your phone number comes up on the your phone page. Was this your number here? I don't know if it happens that way. So either hide your number or buy a fucking burner phone
Yeah.
and phone a stranger, phone Leafly and say them listen. But see when it comes to things like that, I've talked to people about my mental health. I see them in the street, you can talk to him. They're big dudes, fucking well rounded, you know. When I say big dudes as in stature and their body position, their status on the street, their status in the business world, just random things they got there.
But they're the ones struggling.
I mean, they're the ones come over and talking to you, and giving you a fucking bro hug and all, telling you listen, if you need me, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
And you fucking feel like standing there in the middle of
No,
fucking
bro hugs
shit, crying
good,
their fucking
like,
eyes.
bro
Hey,
hugs
fuck me, you cheers. Do you know what I mean?
A home's good, like.
I was up with Amy and I fucking, after that walk, I fucking hugged two of the guys. The guy, Stevie, me and Stevie done the walk and we were talking about stuff. And I gave a bro hug after. And I didn't get the chance to talk to Jimmy properly. But I always like to get warm off Jimmy anyway because I know he's been through some shit and I can identify.
Yeah, fair play.
To a certain degree. Do you know what I mean? So I'd always make sure I fucking get, I mean, listen, fucking bring it in the front.
Do you think we'll ever do a mental health episode? Because it is common, like. I think
I'm
we're
dodging
both
it.
We're both dodging it.
I'm dodging it, mate, to be honest with you. I really am dodging it. I am dodging it because I know it's good to get it out there. It's fucking so good to get it out there. but it puts you in that place.
It's just a mind game, isn't it? Like,
yeah, that's all it is.
it's a mind game.
It's a see the battle of fucking mental health. And it's just gonna sound so fucking easy, right? Self-talk, man. See your self-talk. Your self-talk
It's
has
the way you
to
get up.
be on point.
It's the way you get
You
up.
have to stand, look yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself every day,
You're the man.
you're the fucking man.
Oh, wow.
I hate looking at myself in the mirror. I can't remember last time I actually stood and looked at myself in the fucking mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Well, looked at my eyes in the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm maybe looking up at it and going, fuck, where's fat
Hear
boy?
that, boy.
Do you know, where's fat boy? But I fucking, I can't remember last time I stood and stared myself in the mirror like fuck. I hate the thoughts of it.
I think,
And I know it's a mental health thing, but you know,
but I think it's important to, in a sense, love yourself as well. I think people forget to love themselves.
you have to, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
take pride in who you are.
No, you have to, mate. Yeah, but again, it's easier said than done. See, when you're in that position, Kev, I swear to God, I hope you never get in that position. It's fucking hard, mate.
Yeah.
It's hard to do, man. No matter what you do, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's fucking shit, man. But you have to keep going.
Mm.
We were talking today about fucking things that when people go to the next level, it's the ripple effect of what happens.
Oh,
They're a main set of going, everybody's better off with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And so they punch out. It's not, that's not the way. People are looking, oh fuck me, I didn't know. Did you fucking, you just talk to me?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were going through because you never talked to me. Do you know what I
So
mean?
technically, you need to speak up
You
about it.
need to talk
Yeah,
about it.
speak
Man.
up about
You
it.
fucking need to talk about it.
Because
But again,
everyone's got it.
Everybody's
Everyone.
going through some shit. Do you know what I mean? Now, it could be fucking something as trivial as I fucking turned down for credit. I need that fucking credit. I need fucking. You know, you go credit. Fuck me, man. It's see if that was all you were worried about. You're living a fucking good life.
Yeah.
Some people that really fucking that would really
Just
get
it's a wee small thing that hurt the
fuck.
most.
But then some people it is wee small things, but it's fucking
Build up.
loads of wee small
Build up.
things. Load. It's a coming down the road in a rush.
Red
busting
light.
for red light.
I remember you said that in your first mental health video. You said it was a red light thing.
Every fucking
Yeah.
straight down the bastard road.
Red light.
Red light.
Petrol
See-
light comes on.
See now. See when I hit red light. Deep breath.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. But you know what I also find good too? Change the radio station or put my phone on, put it on the shuffle, just shuffle.
Yeah.
And find that one fucking.
Just takes your mind
find
off
that
it.
one tune, that one fucking tune that you go, yeah.
That's alright.
You know what I mean? You're wanting to dance down the
It's just to
fucking
take
road.
your mind off it,
Yeah,
innit?
mate, you fucking. Music is the soul of the heartbeat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's fucking, the music is, listen to music and exercise is the fucking best things I can see to battle mental health. And look yourself in the mirror every day and go, you are the fucking man. Join. You are the fucking man.
What other ones that I have coming off the mental health one?
Because do you know what? You are the fucking man. What's the one, I tell everybody that's ever fucking trained under me, when somebody's sitting in your chair, what's the one subject they are an A-star student on?
Themselves.
Subject of their own life, mate.
Yeah. Their own life.
Fucking get people to talk about themselves to me. So you talk to you about yourself
Yeah.
and say, I've done this for my life, I've done that in my life, I'm going here, I've helped this person, I've bum.
Just give yourself more
Give
credit.
yourself more credit, man. I don't like, I'm horrible for
But
it.
you should. How did that not go in?
I know,
Go ahead, LeBron James.
Here.
But you know what? You're totally right. You have to give yourself more credit.
No, you do think, but anyway, let's
Right,
not-
also mental health stuff.
But there's fucking 40 of them already.
What's
This
that
is
one?
going to be a big
Right,
one.
here's a good one. So, who's your top favorite actor, dead and alive? Let's top 3 favorite actors, dead or alive.
Denzel Washington, straight off the bat, number
Okay.
one, not a problem. If there's a movie on, I'll watch it with fuck Samuel L. Jackson.
Like
Samuel L. Jackson, I love Samuel L. Jackson. I'm gonna go my last one. Mel Gibson. I like Mel Gibson. I'm trying to think. Other ones are rattling in my head now. I say Mel Gibson is late, but oh yeah, that's cool. Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
Yeah, really say top three. So
my
Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, and Mel Gibson.
Well, Mel Gibson's one of mine. I love
Okay,
Mel
cool.
Gibson. I love Clint Eastwood.
Hi, Skip.
I love Clint Eastwood.
Hi,
I really
Skip.
do like him, and even his films
yeah.
in director class.
Aye.
And I'm gonna say, who else is good? Who else is my top favourite? Oh,
Passes over me, you said, Gavin.
I like Sylvester Stallone.
I Sly, fucking watch fucking Rocky 3 or anything.
I like Sly. I do like
Do
Sly.
you know what? See right here.
I'm probably gonna. I don't know. Oh, it's done.
Hang on there.
I'm probably gonna listen back to this and think, geez, I could have said someone else there, but
Well, here, do you know what? Do you know who mine used to be? As you say, Sly. Yeah, I've never missed an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
my dad.
No, Sally hates him. Sally can't fucking
My
stand
dad
it.
says he's a terrible actor.
Aye, it doesn't matter.
But then again, like think of all the films he's been in.
He's fucking massive. He's brilliant. But up until recently,
The Arnold classics.
mate, no. That's why we're on the Raycon 1 fucking protein or pre-working. Arnold came off of a statement and we're fucking cool with fuck your freedom, take the vaccine. So Raycon 1 pulled their sponsorship from the Arnold Classics and I thought, you know what? I'm buying your supplements, fuck him. Prick.
Brilliant. I do like a lot of Arnold films. I like Commando. And I like Last Action
Predator,
Hero.
yeah, Predator's
Predator's
the
good.
best.
First one's
Predator
good.
is the fucking best.
First one's good. Commando's a great film.
You ever watch Conan the Barbarian?
Conan the Barbarian?
Aye.
It's class.
Just because he's a big dude.
He's
Talented,
good
he
in
makes
it.
it a big
I think
man.
that was his first film. Have you seen The Running Man?
Oh yeah. Watched it very month ago.
That's a good film.
Love it. Yeah, it's so good, love it. Total Recall.
I like Total Recall.
See, have you watched the Colin Farrell one?
That's
Shit, like,
I just hate when they
I liked it as a movie, but
I like the first RoboCop film, and then they recreated that with an upgraded one, and it was terrible as well.
I thought second RoboCop was brilliant.
Second one was alright.
But I thought
The old one, you mean?
Oh
The
yeah.
second, the old
Oh,
one.
you're talking about the new RoboCop, the black RoboCop.
No. The 90s one.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Aye.
The two in the 90s were brilliant, but you're talking about the recent one where he's
Crap.
not silver, he's black.
Crap.
Shade.
Crap.
Fucking terrible.
Shite. That's crap.
Worst movie I've ever seen.
I hate them. Spawn to do that.
Do you know what I watched the other day on a fucking Minority Report?
I like that.
That was good fucking shit. Where he gets the ice cut out and he has to fucking lie underneath the fucking the bath and the wee thing.
Do you know what? I don't mind Tom Cruise. Do you know? You know the way there's loads of Mission Impossible films?
Yep.
I've only seen the third one, and I only watched the third one.
I think it's the second one I've seen twice.
Was that? Third one's the one they're fighting and they're on the bikes and all.
Do you know what movies I like along those lines? The Bournes, mate. Love the Bourne movies.
What's that? Oh, Bourne?
No, Bourne.
Oh, Bourne Supremacy?
Jason Bourne.
I've never seen it.
Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, Bourne Ultimatum.
Never seen it.
Unbelievable, man. Fucking
Have you seen
class
the
movies, mate. Supremacy's the best one, mate.
Have you seen the London Has Fallen shows? The all different ones there?
No. Wait. Fuck. Wait, is that one of them?
Aye.
Part of that series? I've never watched them, like, I'm just sort of.
Is it
guessing.
Clive Owens in there?
No idea. Could be.
I like them films. But The Crew's still my favourite film. I love The Crew. Okay. Shawshank's a great film. That's another one. Your man, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
He's a great actor.
Morgan Freeman. I think about he narrates stuff.
I love that, mate.
No, he's class.
See, when I watched Taxi Driver the other night, I like the way in them Quentin Tarantino films, there's always narration. I like that.
Is that who's done that? Tarantino?
No, but it's his film.
Is that a Tarantino film?
Yeah. But
I've never actually. I know it's a fucking classic, but I've never actually watched the whole thing in one sitting.
It's a very good
Because
film.
it was of a age of movies. My mate's dad says to me, "Fucking watch Deer Hunter, watch Deer Hunter, watch Deer Hunter."
45 minutes of my life.
6 years of my life, I'll never get that. And people go to me,
Deer
six
Hunter.
years? It's not over, or 6 years, 6 hours. It's not over 6 hours. I said, that's over 3. But I watched it twice in case I missed something. It was fucking crap.
It was terrible.
But the storyline behind it, watching all the movies I've watched growing up, and I know where they get the bits from. They all come from Deer Hunter.
Right.
But it was just, just wasn't for me. And my mate's dad go, what? You fucking don't know movies, you're fucking bad. Because he loved it, but yeah,
But what I like about them narrating films is it keeps you involved in the film. Keeps you knowing what's
because in Taxi Driver, he's driving up the road and he's just driving about New York, but you hear the talking over the top of it.
It's a great film.
That's brilliant, yeah.
Back in the conspiracies, right? My dad wanted us to talk about the Princess Diana conspiracy.
Killed.
Killed.
by
Who's she killed by? And how was she killed?
straight away you go, the Queen ordered that hit me. Somebody bumped her off me. That was not an accident.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? That was not an accident.
Why do you think she was bumped off?
Well, the main one I think of was because I believe she was pregnant and the fuck.
She was pregnant, no, was she not?
No idea.
Why do you
not
think
really
that,
look
though?
into that much, like,
No, why do you think that though?
because then that would have been a fucking a prince. He would have been technically a prince, but from each side of the family.
Yeah.
The royal bloodline is what is the word for it?
German, is it?
Aye, but it's Greek as well. It's not that. It's fucking. There's a conspiracy out there that they are bred.
Right.
They're hand chosen.
Right.
You're going to marry this one. You're going to have kids. You're going to marry.
It kind of
this
makes
one,
sense, though, doesn't it? It's kind of like an old thing, but it kind of makes sense
It's-
in a royal way.
It's what do you call that? What's that?
It means it keeps the family line going in a sense when you think about it. Do you know what I mean?
Arranged marriages.
Yeah, arranged marriages.
Arranged marriages.
But did you ever watch that? Now I could be wrong here, and I haven't watched it, but I have seen a bit of it. Was it The Crown? And it was all about Princess
Never
Diana.
watched it, mate. Never watched it.
There
I've heard about it, but I heard it's really fucking good
Well,
to watch.
it
Because
is
some of the stuff in it is happening.
quite real.
And you can fucking totally relate to it and bump up, yeah.
But when I don't
Never
know if
actually
it's The
watched it.
Crown. It was one of these shows that was about Princess Diana. But mate, she was like, they kind of now obviously you don't know if it's true or not. They kind of treated her like a slave, mate. Like she was just in this room. She wasn't allowed to go out. There was actually like things that she would, like used to buy rollerblades. And she used to like fly around Buckingham Palace in the rollerblades, and they used to get really annoyed at her because she wasn't like a lady. She was just like a normal girl that like
What's
wanted to have
this
fun.
in The Crown?
I think it's The Crown or
Well,
something.
I've never watched it.
But that's why I think she was
I
bumped off.
never watched the interview. There's a thing called Interview with Diana.
Right.
I've never actually watched it either. So I don't actually know what she went through.
What year was that she died?
87, I think it was.
Jesus, it wasn't even that long ago.
87, I think it was she did.
What age were you then?
17.
Was that a big thing on the news when that happened?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Huge.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I fuck that.
And was there
See,
any of that?
I woke up that morning, I was on the like the Saturday night before, I woke up that Sunday morning, flicked the TV on, and it fucking was her birthday. Flicked the fucking channel over, or it was again. Fuck, flicked the other channel, or it was again. Flicked the other channel, over. Fuck. Down here, and fucking next thing it was car was all paid up now.
So was there any investigation into it after it happened?
Yeah.
Did it say something about the brakes? Did they crash?
I think the official story was paparazzi shined a torch in their eyes and the driver lost control of the car. Do you know what I mean, mate? Do you know what I mean?
How fast was the car going? Because how can a paparazzi...
Could have sped away, I don't know.
Mm.
You know, could have sped away.
That's strange, wasn't it?
Aye, mate, that's why the conspiracies are out there. You're thinking, fuck off, you have no chance. See, at the end of the day, see if I'm driving royalty about Dodie Alfaya, who's worth fucking millions, and this prick on a fucking motorbike is up my tail.
Pound the brakes on, and boys
Put
go
on
like
the
that.
tap, fuck you, mate. I
True.
get paid too much to the fucking put up your crap.
That is true.
So I mean, fuck that. Sure, what's gonna have fucking
Did the guy in the car die as well?
you all die, mate. But then there's also conspiracies that the guy on the motorbike get off and fucking.
Oh, was there a guy in the
Tap
motorbike?
him off.
Is that what they're saying, the paparazzi? The guy with the
No, the paparazzi were taking photographs.
Right.
And the flashes of the camera put the driver off and he lost control and crashed the car. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We've watched the boards, we've watched the Mission Impossibles. Could the fucking guy in the motorbike have come up the back,
It's not easy. It's not
whack the
easy.
fucking driver, flip the fucking car, bang bang the two of them.
Yeah.
Jason Bourne, Kelly, Emily Jackson, 2 jabs into the ends, you know what I mean?
It's true. Keep it quiet.
Could be, mate, could be. You
You know
never
what I mean?
know.
You never know. It's a conspiracy.
Aye.
My dad must be getting the conspiracy head on.
Aye.
Because he wasn't into conspiracies,
Yeah.
and now he's into them.
I love it, mate.
You do like
I
them.
love it, it's great.
There was a good question he said to me there. It was, what was your favourite kids show growing up?
Ooh.
What show did you love when you were growing up?
Fuck.
I know what mine was.
Hard to tell.
Like when you were a kid, what show did you love to watch?
At what age?
Well, let's say about, I don't know, 8 or 9.
Favorite cartoon?
Let's do favourite cartoon, then maybe something you loved when you were like 13, 14. Because obviously
TV
your
shows that you get into,
Oh,
you know, right? So, He-Man.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, loved fucking He-Man cartoons. You
Sweet.
had all the toys, and all that.
Class.
Had Thundercats as well. My brother had the Turtles. I had this thing called Mask. I had Action Force. Loved all of them there. You know, and the teenagers. And it was funny enough. I mean, every day after school on Sky One, I think it was, because Sky was still pretty new. DJ Catch
DJ Gotcha? What's that?
just this fucking cat puppet that fucking
Oh,
fell
yeah.
over this shit.
Did you ever watch Top
I
Cat?
was Top Cat, like, I
That was a good show.
Yeah, I was Top Cat.
Um,
Yeah, after that there, you always, so with being with my mum, you always had your EastEnders, your Coronation Street, your Emmerdale.
yeah, that.
Sort of lost Emmerdale, and I haven't watched Emmerdale for
You watch Coronation Street, don't you?
I watched Coronation Street, I watched EastEnders, so I'd love to live in Albert Square. Wake up in the morning, big cup of coffee up left there, look over the square, head over to the cafe for some breakfast, and the effect for a few pints, but deleted. Over the years for a chippy on the way home.
Oh, I just think the acting's really bad in it.
Hollywood acting's bad, but that's where all the good looking people go with Hollywood.
Yeah. When I was growing up, I really liked, especially you're saying He-Man there, I really liked the X-Men cartoons.
Love the
X-Men
X-Men, love the X-Men.
Yeah.
Not, I liked the Spider-Man, but I love the
X-Men
X-Men.
was good, like,
Wolverine was my favourite.
Yeah, I love Wolverine.
So Wolverine was my
Sick.
favourite.
And then as I got older, I loved. Do you remember Keenan and Kel? I liked Keenan and Kel. That was good.
I never watched it, but I knew who they were.
That was a good show.
What was it say? Kel loves orange
Kel
soda.
loves orange soda.
Oh, yeah.
Is it true? I do. Yeah, it was good.
I remember that there. I remember that. I never. I could maybe watch 2 or 3 episodes of it, but it wasn't big. I knew who they were.
Do you know what's gonna be grim? I'm gonna ruin my dad's life here. So I used to watch a show called Drake and Josh, right?
Right.
I loved it. It was a class show. It was about 2 brothers, 2 stepbrothers, right? Great show. But it's came out recently that your man Drake Bell is actually like a paedophile. Yes, he's a paedophile.
Hollywood, man, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
Hollywood got him, man.
Yeah, that's
Hollywood's got
Hollywood.
him. Do you know what I mean?
That's grim, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he was young
Aye.
and like obviously
They
all young
groomed him,
girls.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Bastards, boy, bastards. So
There's a big conspiracy in Hollywood, like, isn't there? It's
yeah,
huge,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, Hollywood's full of
It's
people.
huge.
Full of it.
And I think it's a known thing, and people just keep their mouth shut about it because of money.
It is, man. People have actually come out and seen it.
Like there was some famous.
See, like, I think, I was talking about Matthew McConaughey the other day. I think he's
He's a
one
great
of-
actor.
Yes, but I think he's not making movies because he's speaking out about it.
Think so?
Yeah, there's loads of them. There's loads of actors and actresses that their careers were on their way up, and then all of a sudden, bang, they're gone. What the fuck? Because they're speaking out about it. They're going, listen here, you fucking have to do this, this, and this with this burger. Fuck that. That's the thing the other day about Rihanna, how I drinking the blood now. Yeah, there's a video I watched the other day.
There was well, there wasn't
Crazy
conspiracies, but there was things saying, and I watched the videos on it, that she was apparently in the Illuminati. But did you see the music video?
Because she's drinking the fucking blood, mate.
What's
That's
that called?
what it
What's
is.
that called again?
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome.
That's because she's drinking the blood, mate. You're right, fuck me.
Bohemian Grove. That's where they all go and
It's
worship.
mad,
Yeah,
it's
I
fucking
know.
mad. Do you mean? But I think some people are putting the blood up willingly. Do you know what I mean?
Well, see, the thing is about the Bohemian Grove. I looked into it, and apparently it's this place where all these celebrities and these hierarchy people go, and they go to like drink blood and worship Satan and all this, right? But I said that to someone a few months ago, and they were like, maybe it's just a place where celebrities go where they can just get absolutely mangled and no paparazzi and no cameras can see them. But I'm going, even that's a wee bit weird.
No, I think so. It's
Because think about it, celebrities can't really, like, we can go out and get pissed and no one cares and make a fool of ourselves,
Yeah.
but celebrities can't do that.
No, they can't. So they find.
They have a big house to do this.
They find this place where they can all go and get fucked up. So they maybe walk in. That wouldn't fucking surprise me. They maybe walk in, throw their car keys in the dish. You know what I mean? The ladies come around later on and pick a set of car keys, and whoever wants to pick. But anyway, that's a swinger. So surprise you're not on that fucking train.
Nah, I'm not into sharing.
Sharon's carrying you.
Nah. But it is kind of creepy when you think about it all, isn't it? Like,
Right.
Because see if there is an Illuminati, the Queen's a part of it, like, has to be.
Oh yeah.
Has to be.
Oh yeah.
It would be the Queen, and like even the Area 51, right?
Yep.
I don't think Area 51 is about aliens, right? I generally think that's where the main headquarters of the government are. That's why you're not allowed near it.
The world government?
Yeah,
No, it's not.
I think so.
No, it's not. Because in the world government aren't allowed in Area 51. And Area 51 apparently isn't the big one, it's the one down the fucking street. It's the big one? Yeah, I don't know.
Area 55.
Area 52. Jump Street, 21 Jump Street. No, it's fucking mad. But because there's people start to open up about that now too and go, listen here, they're fucking talking shit. So I know that's antibiotics. So they reckon they found, you can go on the Google, and I don't know, you probably can't do it now, but it was Google, or if not first point, people were zooming in on rock formations within the perimeter of Area 51 and matching it with the fucking, the pictures of the first moon landing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that was fake.
I fucking mean it was fake. Man.
Was it a movie
fake
set?
as fuck, mate.
Did they see the wind at all blowing in it?
How did the flag blow, mate?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, how did the flag blow? So that bad, yeah. So I mean, but that's media, controlled media,
Yeah.
pumping that in India for the last 50 fucking years. Walking on the moon, walking on the moon, walking on the moon, people started going, I don't know, what's fucking serious.
That is
Why has
confusing.
nobody ever been back?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Why has
But then
it-
again, when you think about it, who works in Area 51? And what's the job application like?
There's things on YouTube and documentaries and you can go and watch people work out, man. So there is.
That's
And
strange.
Joe
isn't it?
Rogan has somebody on that work out, man.
That's very strange.
There's a lot of weird shit goes on. Do you believe in the alien?
I know.
I do.
I do because in my head I'm going, there has to be something.
We cannot be the
We couldn't be
blue
like-
ones, mate. Do you know what I mean?
There couldn't be.
Nah. See some of the way that like the pyramids and some of the ancient structures and all are built. Do you know-
Humans couldn't have done
Nah, there's it's too hard for it to place together. See the likes of the pyramids, right? See if you go to South America,
that. Mm-hmm.
there's the Mayan people, they have pyramids. The tips of them aren't the same,
Right.
but it's the same fucking leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's still a pyramid, and it's all in like a big row.
So do you think back in like the Egyptian times, do you ever see like the mummy?
Yeah.
The way they have all the
Mummified them, that's just to
Aye.
keep the body pure.
But do you think like there was like actual, not aliens, but just like gods that were able to like, you know, build these pyramids? Because clearly humans didn't build them.
Yeah, I don't know who built them.
Like Scientology.
I don't know.
That's scary as well.
Scientology.
I love to watch.
Fucking man, aren't they?
I know we should watch a documentary on that. That's freaky, mate.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
About space gods and all.
Was that right? Was that what it's all about? Aye.
I swear to God, they worship space gods.
Uh-huh.
And there's a
Tom
lot
Cruise,
of.
Tom Cruise, isn't that shit?
He is.
So Tom Cruise well, isn't it? So yeah, paying all sorts of fucking money and that shit.
That's
He's
a real
got it
thing.
weird over the years, I think. See,
Aye.
if they get older, they get a lot of plastic surgery. You go, fuck me, mate. Just got a skin these movies, skin their fault are great. He doesn't do plastic surgery.
Skid Eastwood doesn't look that good.
I'm sorry for his age, you.
He looks alright.
He needs to do plastic surgery or
He
fuck
looks
off.
alright. Arnie looks good for his age.
Hey.
Arnie looks good for his age.
Oh, I thought it was Arnie. I said Arnie Foster.
She does look good for her age.
Yeah, fuck.
Arnold.
He looks like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, here, that's such a good talk point. Let's talk, right? So I don't vote. I've never voted in my life. And people would say to me, you're stupid not to vote because your vote counts. But you're not going to vote this year.
No.
So
Well,
why are you not going to vote?
I'm
Oh, he's going to vote.
I'm undecided, right? I'm undecided, and I'll tell you why, right? So, growing up around here, it was always taught 1, 2, 3 DUP, right? That was the way it was, right? And then over the years, I sort of thought DUP aren't really fucking what I'm looking for representation, so I started voting also unions, right? And I stuck with that there, and now, since the last elections until we sit here now and we vote this the coming Thursday, they fucking all lied to us, mate, over COVID. Every fucking one of them lied to me, mate.
Everyone
They
did.
lied to you for a fucking paycheck, right? What did you learn over fucking 2020, 2021 and 2022? about politicians in the world in general.
In the whole world.
Right? And
They all
you're
lied.
lying, every
No,
one
lied.
is sold out for a paycheck.
They really did.
Listen to Tommy Fax's new song, Trust the Science. Listen to that one.
Yeah.
It's fucking unreal. But listen, Sinn Féin are no longer a Republican Party.
No.
They're a Marxist party.
Right.
They are a fucking outright Marxist party. They took the knee for George Floyd, right? Who got murdered by a cop in America. Black Lives Matter, the Marxist party that they are. Got the whole world to fucking back them up, fund them, fucking everything. Your woman produced skin colours, stole all the fucking money, right?
What's mad?
You know what I mean? But what was the other? There was another George died after, and I wrote on fucking Facebook, Sinn Féin going to take the fucking knee for this George, banned for fucking 3 weeks. Do you know what I mean? Fucking wankers. So,
And you fancy her?
fuck. Sometimes But so anyway, so I could fucking, so Sinn Féin have come out as the fucking Marxist party.
Right.
Who were also anti-Europe until fucking Brexit, then they were fucking pro-Europe. Do you know what I mean? I was in Eamons one day and this wee man who studied politics came in and Eamons, oh yo, here we fucking go, brilliant, wee man, die-hard Republican, I'm a unionist. We always had the convo, heated debates, but at the end of it was no swapping in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It was
Did
pretty
you
cool.
call us her today?
Do I call us her?
Oh,
I
sweet.
call us her every 2 weeks. It was
That's
lovely kid. Political, completely different, but nice kid.
The debate was good.
See when he came in the door, every shop was packed, he was all, you, here we go. And alright, he says, hey, the fuck. And I was all, yeah, go on, yeah,
Did he say that?
here it is, hey, the fuck. He
What was
says,
that the Brexit thing?
that one of them had a bit of acting, he says, I've all been appointed, he says, out the fuck.
Yeah.
Because it is the European project. And then I get on to the fucking, the DUP, who apparently are fucking hardcore Christians, but have been proved over the year they sell out for a paycheck every fucking time it comes around. They sold out for the fucking. They were all wanting pro-Europe. They wanted to stay until the unionist people says get it off the fuck. So they had to switch.
Yeah.
So read a book. Or actually, would never read the fucking book. Tony Blair's memoirs.
Right.
He stated in that he fucking told Ian Paisley and Jerry Adams a white lie to get them around the
You
table.
said that for
If
me.
Ian Paisley was such a hardcore Christian, when he realised that was still going to lie, he should have fucking pulled it down.
He would have pulled it down.
He should have pulled it down and fucking restarted.
So do you think he just kind of...
Kind of clapping because he became Lord Banstein, he didn't pay tax rates and stuff like that. Worse fucking family sold out for a paycheck.
Yeah.
They all sell out for a
Grim.
fucking paycheck. And again, a politician comes up telling you, oh, I can count on your vote here this Thursday. The questions you have to ask him: did you take the vaccine, mate? Yeah. Did you encourage other people to take the vaccine? Yeah. Take yourself to fuck.
Yeah.
Take yourself to fuck. All right.
Do you know what? I think...
Where was the opposition? Where was the fucking opposition?
Yeah.
People who were saying, don't
Like
take
who
the
was
vaccine.
the party that was fighting for everyone?
Who was the party who was fighting not to take the fucking vaccine?
Yeah.
That, whoa, hang on. Again, go back to Tommy fucking Facts. Trust the science, mate. Listen to fucking Lone Wolf. Trust the science. Listen to the words of the fucking song, mate. So, well, who the fuck was saying, don't take, everybody's all take it, because they were all being paid a fortune. They gave themselves a 33% fucking pay raise in the first year.
I almost struggled.
Nearly shut my fucking business down, mate.
True.
I went fucking mentally over the 2 years, my head was up my fucking hole, mate.
You're right.
Up my fucking hole. So I mean, it was terrible. See if I didn't have Jamie McCracken, Lee Rogers, and James E. Brown in my corner, and of course yourself there every day. Gav, I had a fucking.
You'd have lost your mind.
I was fucking nearly crying every day, going, holy fuck. I have worked so fucking hard, and it was literally everything was about for me. Give everybody the reward, the fucking reward that they all deserve. They all worked hard for. Everybody, listen, lads, this is the way it's going. Fucking going great. I was really passionate about fucking doing it, and bang, like that was gone. Like that, it was fucking gone.
And they didn't care.
People stabbed you in the back, politicians, fucking so-called fucking
They just
friends,
left you in the dirt.
everybody just fuck you, mate. I was like, what the fuck?
So you're not from this year?
From being in the shop 24 fucking 7, and people that know me know, I worked 3 and 4 weeks fucking straight, never took a fucking day off.
Yeah.
Lost out time with my fucking family, my kids and everything, just to get things going the way they were going, and like that, the government shut me down. Who the fuck are you, you cunt?
I know.
You're there to represent me, you're not telling me what the
Tell you
fuck
what
I
to
do.
do, yeah.
I'm trying to fucking not
Feed the
live-
family.
Trying to feed the family, trying not to
Build a
fucking live
business.
off the fucking system, trying to fucking make it on my own. and you're sitting there.
You're actually paying into the system.
I know, I'm paying their fucking wages, man.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean? And they're telling me I shut their business down to get a court. How about you fuck off?
So you're not voting then?
Again, I fucking always say no vote, no voice. Do you know what I mean? I actually think.
But it seems like
I
this
actually
country doesn't
think
have a voice.
I actually think that's what I need. Is no voice. Fuck them. I'd rather listen to the guy down the estate who's been around and has wisdom than the guy who went to fucking Queen's University and has never set foot in a social club in his fucking life.
True.
Never had a fucking bottle bucket in his lips. Do you know what I mean? Never had a graft for a fucking living. Do you know what I mean? Never saying on. Never saying on once.
Just stuck a suit on.
Stuck a suit on and goes up there and go, oh, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. Lovely people. Some of them are really nice people. Some of them are really fucking genuine.
But they just don't understand.
They do fucking. But no, hang on. Some of them do, right? But in this country, you're not voting for the person.
No.
You're voting for the party.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck the party.
Yeah.
That's fuck them all. Mate. They're all cunts. Mate.
Yeah.
All they want to do is score points over each other.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And they're sitting there on fucking 50 grand a year. Would it be how much? I'd like to fucking think it'd be how much. None of them live around the estate. I mean, fuck. Their houses are worth a fucking
You'd
fortune.
respect them if they lived around the estate.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather vote for the guy who lives in the fucking estate
Yeah.
than vote for the guy who's never set foot in the estate, who's never been in a working class fucking environment and says, not even working class, fuck what you say, poverty, sir. You don't know anybody on the bridge. You don't know anybody's fucking struggling.
But as well, it's one of them things as well where you never see change. Like you always hear about people voting and voting and voting, but you never actually see the change.
I think the change will come, if it ever comes, was it now? I don't know. If somebody steps out and says, listen, do not fucking vote for fucking anybody. Pull the whole out of the ground. But by doing that, you go back to track road from London, which the Republicans won't have. So they'll come out in fucking numbers to vote to stop that from fucking happening. Do you get me? So yeah, in fact,
It's all built on the religion thing though, isn't it? It's all built on that.
Yeah, for the naive mind, there's more to it than religion.
No, I know there is, but like what's changed? Do you know what I mean? Like what has really changed in this country? For
Nobody's down. Nobody getting.
I know
nobody getting.
well, I know that, but that's just like a peace thing. But I mean, in a sense of like,
That's a big thing. Man.
I know it's
when I was younger,
of
they were
course,
bombing the fuck out of each
of
other.
course, it is a big thing. But in my head, I'm thinking like, what are they doing for young people? What are they doing for? Do you know what I mean? Like there's Green Island. There's nothing in Green Island. for kids to
Again,
do.
go back on the Best Self Club fucking podcast and listen to the guy called Keaton Moore and listen to the message that he's spreading to the kids. It's fucking great. It is absolutely brilliant what the message he's putting across. It's class. More kids need
Did
to learn it.
you said Phil Lord does stuff like that, don't they?
Phil Lord does the Carrick Connect. He'll down about Carrick. I don't know if he does it Friday. He does a Saturday night. Just start really
Just
young.
sweeps
Well, it's
the
great
job.
fun. I see him at the crack. Some of them obviously fucking drinking.
Yeah.
He's not their dad.
Phil's
He's
a
not
cool
their
guy,
other
like.
team. You know what I mean? He just has to.
Was
fuck.
Phil there today?
No.
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 Phil's a good guy.
He is. No, we've got.
There he is.
He tanked out. He's tanked. So yes, he's doing really fucking well. He should be your goal to get to where he is. Do you know what I mean?
When did Phil start CrossFit, do you know? Because he looks like he's been doing it for years, man.
Nah, is it about 2 years now?
Him and his girlfriend called Shannon.
Shannon,
She's also like amazing at
she
CrossFit.
is. And they're very supportive. The cheery on. They're good to see you. And all. Happy days. Bring it on. Oh, fuck, yes, Dave. Oh, fuck, good to see
Have you looked at tomorrow's workout?
That plan on team either, man. Fuck,
Who's
so-
taking
have
it?
you?
No.
Well, no.
Who's taking it,
Bex takes it on Monday. Sure. Well, unless she's ready for competition, then Davey will take it. Sure. But here, I hope we're super hit squats now. I'm delighted with myself. I'm delighted with myself.
It was only me and you in that last class.
I know.
That's weird, isn't it?
Ah, fuck here. I was
You
was
must
that the 2-rounder?
Yeah.
Was it? Was it? Was
I
it? No,
think
well, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't the 2-rounder. The Friday's one was. Wait, all right. So we both scaled, but the weight for the main was meant to be 25 calories on the ankle bike, 25 front squats. That's 80 kilo. 25 calories on the ankle bike, 50 medicine ball sit-ups, 25 calories on the aerobic, 25 overhead squats, and 25 calories on the aerobic.
True.
We didn't do that, right? I done 20s, right? I did do 20s on the aerobic.
I think I did 20.
I didn't do 80 kilo on the front squat. I done 30 because it fucking hurt. It really, really hurts my wrist. See if Patrick had to give me the, I don't know if he's on Patrick or Patrick, but see if he had to give me the fucking wrist straps again, I wouldn't have finished that day.
No.
That was fucking sore as fuck. The medicine ball ones, listen, man, I lifted a fucking 3 kilogram one, right? I mean,
Them sit-ups were hard.
they were fucking hard. I'm still feeling the effects of them now. The overhead squats, I done the bar plus 2 minutes, which is 25 kilograms. I dropped it at one point. So,
That's right.
because I had my fucking feet
Ooh,
elevated
I'm
to
scared.
try and get the depth, and I fucking slipped them.
Have you ever done that in the gym before? Any gym? Like dropped the weight and nearly freaked out, or like nearly dropped it on yourself?
Lubrication?
Yeah.
I've dropped the dumbbell on my head before,
Oh,
and I dropped the fucking 70 kilogram bar on my chest before. I was fucking doing an incline press in the old Van Hal when I first opened. There's an incline press machine. I was doing 70s and I got the like rep 8. But I could hear my mates across the way of the pull down machine telling me something, they cracked the joke. And I laughed. I fucking slipped it back into the fucking chest.
Ah.
And I was like, oh, and 2 of them come over and fucking lifted it off. He was fucking thing. He just laughed and fucking lost it. Fuck.
do you ever watch them gym videos of people dropping things on their neck?
Oh, fuck, it's so bad, actually.
It's bad.
It's bad form is what does it, bad form.
Yeah.
Any other questions ended up there?
Let's see. Do I have any other questions? Do you have any more questions?
No, man, that was my whole out there. So it was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
No, it's me all good.
Uh,
What time are we on?
we're another 20 minutes into this one. Hopefully it's fucking recorded, man. We're fucking good to go.
It looks like a house.
Alright. You know what? I think the only edit and coming out of this one, but we see it except out at the front there, the big long pause. Couple of them are, but I'm not gonna fucking cut anything else out of it.
What's the plans for the week?
Work. Gym and work. I've been.
Flexing.
I've got 3 sessions
Gym.
on
Work.
Tuesday.
Sleep.
Good. Session on Monday, session on Tuesday, session Tuesday afternoon, session Tuesday night.
What?
Session on
Why? I know you're off, but why?
First 30, back on the first 30 program. I've got Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night,
Jeez.
Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning. Tuesday night. I need you to do me a favour Tuesday night.
What?
I need you to do be in here with Monday on Tuesday night. So as I can hit that one. I'll not be doing it every week. It's a 4-week thing I'm doing, but I'll not do it every week. Do you know what I mean? I'll not do it every week because I need to be here for him. But just need this one because it's the first one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Will you meet me here after work?
He'll be here before you finish.
Sweet.
Just at the very least, he needs to start a taper. That's actually model on Joel. So there you are. That's you.
Right,
That's
Joel.
right up your street. Just kind of start a model on Joel. Tapers 2 sides then. So fluff the top.
What did Joel style JG service? In that video?
Can't remember. Not a hairspray.
Or we uppercut?
Could have been. Well, yeah, it would have been uppercut.
So
I just
what?
don't know which one.
JD actually cut my hair before the weekend, and I actually liked it.
It looks alright.
Looks alright. I did actually go home and look at it to be fair.
Yes.
I did analyse it. I have to, mate.
Yeah, fuck.
That's
Right. Done alright. I thought you
Yeah.
done well.
You did alright.
So you did alright. So you did. I think Joel had a very uppercut and a lot of hairspray. I showed him how to do the fucking hair dryer with hairspray. And then I went for smoking back and he had that all done.
Yeah. It looked alright.
And it cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So and then he put a picture of Glenn Robson's fucking hair, some guy starts slabbering underneath it.
Well,
You haven't seen it on Facebook?
no, I don't have Facebook, but I've seen the picture on Instagram.
Some guy starts slabbering.
Why? Same what?
Anybody could do a fucking a nut and a one over or something.
No way.
I swear to God, I mean, I swear. Grown woman, like.
So she was saying that anyone could do a one on the top
And a fucking.
and a.
Well,
and a
she said it was
skinner.
a nut. Yes, she says a
It
nut.
wasn't it?
No, it was a skinner. But,
So-
but mate, a grown woman fucking kicking the kid.
About a haircut?
Fuck me, don't you
Oh,
have yourself?
come on, mate.
But she was the same girl who mailed the shop before Carrick Shop to complain to me about his language.
Was that her?
That was the same girl, do you remember that there? And I was about to go fucking into one, and I got advised, listen, she's been set up with it, I'll do that, fucking do now. So,
That's a bit rude.
yeah, it was a bit.
What did she comment on our Harry's barbershop post?
On the carriage page, she commented on the carriage page about it.
No, I'm not saying
she
that.
nailed
I'm
it?
saying about the haircut.
Oh, no, on Joel's private, his own account.
So she has Joel on her private account.
Must be, alright.
That's a weird one. I think it's just more weird that a grown woman's doing that. About a haircut.
She's friendly with a certain person.
Oh,
So she is, and that's where I'll be staying from.
well,
Or fuck me.
he's killing it, right?
Fuck alright, he's killing me, he's doing really well. You need to start getting him a hard time.
I give him a hard time because when he acts like funny, it annoys me more. Do you know what I mean? Like when I came in the day and my switches were off, I hate that. All my things were off the charge, I hate that. Oh.
Right, okay, right.
Grinds my gears.
If I'd have seen it, I'd have had them back.
Because realistically, if you had came in on Monday morning, you wouldn't have been looking over at my
I'd
station.
punched somebody.
No, but you wouldn't have looked over at my station,
No, I
so
wouldn't.
my tools would have been off all weekend. Do you know what I mean? So I had to come home, and I said to him, I text him and it says, I don't care if you use my stuff.
Just
Use whatever you want to
Just back
put
on
it back on
yeah,
the charge.
Because
Because that's irritating.
I hate it.
You do hate
Fuck,
that.
I hate it.
You hate that.
Touch my stuff.
Right, well we ended there anyway this week.
There's an hour and a half. Like I say, there's not much on the editing to do, so I'm glad of that there. We'll just put it in rough on it.
Yeah, right,
Right,
thanks guys for
yeah.
listening. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it. Episode 10. Voila!
Nice one.
We will stop that. And hopefully. Yeah, man.